Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm out on Lake Lanier, and we've got some different conditions than last time I was out here. Last time I was out here, it was pretty cloudy, and it was like on and off rain. Today it's going to be just real sunny, like bluebird skies, so I don't know how that'll affect the fishing, but it's another calm day, which is nice for fishing out on my tiny little boat. But I think I'm just going to throw the Lizard pretty much all day on the Texas rig, or like for like the 5 hours that I can be out here, and hopefully we can have another good day. It worked really well last time, and I did find a couple fish on beds last time. It'll probably be easier to see fish on beds with this sunny weather. So, you know, maybe I'll try to catch some bed fish if I find them, but nonetheless, I'll just be throwing this Lizard around and hopefully catching some bass. Oh. There's fish on the Lizard. Oh man, finally got one. I say finally, but it's been less than an hour. But it did take me longer than last time. I'm not sure how this real sunny weather is gonna affect the fishing. You know, typically cloudy days are better than sunny days. This might be smaller than just about any bass we caught last time, but I'll take it. I don't think he's a keeper. He's probably like 13.5 inches. I was taking a sip of my energy drink and I felt a little bump. And I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's a fish, and it was. So maybe I need to fish a little slower, I don't know. Well, I don't think I know what I'm talking about. This guy's almost 15 inches, so he's definitely a keeper. 1.6 pounds, so close to 1.5 pounds. Okay, so it took about 45 minutes to catch a fish, which isn't a ton of time. I think it might be a little tougher today than it was last time, but I'm definitely happy to get that skunk out of the boat. Anyway, let him go. Oh gosh, barely got the hooks on this guy. Oh, he's really small. Man, so already our first two fish has a much smaller average size than last time, and man, this little guy got it kind of deep. All right, well I actually got the hook out pretty easily. Fat little bass, but he's definitely far from a keeper. Oh, he was running with it. Oh, he's running at me. It's a decent fish. Oh, come on. Pretty good one, actually. Oh, man, I reeled in a little too much. Definitely the best fish of the day. Probably like 1.75 pounds. Probably about a 15-incher, solid fish. So after catching nothing for the first like 45 minutes, we've caught 3 within like 30 minutes, so it might actually be a good day. Okay, he's 16.25, not 15, so maybe I just need to add like an inch or so to what I think the fish is. 1.13 pounds, so about 1.75 pounds. Well, there you go, best fish of the day so far. Close to a 2-pounder. This is kind of like the size of fish we were catching last time. And I had a fish follow up my bait on this dock last time I was out here, and I had a bite on this dock, but I didn't catch anything off it. Oh my gosh, look at that minnow right there. He must have been being chased. Okay, there's some fish around here, so I'm gonna let this guy go. That was crazy, some bait was being chased, so there's probably some more bass right around here. Oh, dang it. Okay, there might be a fish on a bed right there. He just nailed it a couple times. Oh, I got one. Just running with it. Ooh, decent spot. Maybe 2 pounds. Ooh, it might be a largemouth, I can't tell. Pretty good fish. Oh, really good fish. Wow, good spot. Man, I might need the net. Oh gosh. Good fish. Good fish. Give it the net, man. Oh yes, he jumped into the net, kinda. Wow. 3+ pound spot, I think. Wow. That is a fatty. A lot of these Lanier spots are built like this. They got a pretty small mouth on them and then like a giant body. They're definitely built a little bit different than those river spots. The river spots will sometimes have a bigger mouth and then just kind of a longer body, but these guys just have a small mouth and a giant body on them. All right, and it's fun getting a big one. Last time I caught a bunch that were just a pound and a half to 2 pounds. This one's probably over 3, I would guess. Wow. I didn't think he was that big. 3 pounds, 14 ounces. This ties the second biggest spotted bass I've ever caught. I didn't realize he was almost a 4-pounder. That is awesome. Just a giant fish. Really good spot for Lanier. If I could just catch 2 more keepers today, there's definitely a good chance I could have my best 5 bass ever on Lanier just because of this one giant. So I think that we can definitely make that happen, but we'll see. My goal is to at least break 10 pounds for my best 5, which when you have a fish that's almost 4 pounds, shouldn't be too hard as long as you catch 5 keepers. And I was fighting super hard too. There she goes. Oh, come on. I had one nip at it. I actually caught one here last time. Oh. Oh, I got him. Oh, he's kind of small. I don't know if this is a keeper. If he's a keeper, he's barely a keeper. He might be 14 inches, but I think he's probably 13 and change. Oh, he's peeing. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help our best 5. Man, he's peeing a lot. Yeah, he was 13 and a half, so not gonna help her best 5. Oh, that is a fish. I didn't even know I had one. Is it a spot or a largemouth? No, that's a spot. I just found a largemouth on a bed that wasn't very big. I mean, he was like a pound. So I did cast to him some, but I don't know. It looked like it would be pretty hard to catch him, so I was like, you know what? Let me just keep working the bank with the lizard. And yeah, I don't think this guy's 14 inches. Catching one big one and some smaller ones today. A couple medium-sized. Okay, he actually is a keeper. He's like 14 and a half or so. So I'll weigh him. I mean, he's, you know, like maybe a pound. A pound 3 ounces, so I think we got over 8 pounds for our best 5 now. I mean, we have 4 fish for over 8 pounds. So hopefully we can get some better fish here. Oh, man. I meant to release it, I just dropped it, but anyway, there he goes. All right, well, I am headed back to the boat ramp, and today started off pretty good, but did not end very well. So I caught that one really nice spotted bass, only ended up catching 4 keepers for like, I think it was 8 pounds, 4 ounces. I've never caught 5 fish that's over 10 pounds on Lanier. I've caught like 9.5, in between 9.5 and 10 pounds quite a few times for my best 5, but I haven't gotten over that 10 pound mark. I mean, today I only caught 4, but I just caught 1 more keeper. I probably would have been over, but oh well, still a fun day out here. Still caught like 6 fish, which really isn't that bad. One of which was, you know, a really nice spotted bass. So I'll definitely take that, but man, I mean, I'm out here on a weekday and there is so many boats out here. So I think it's just that time of year where more people are going to be out here on the water. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be fishing Lanier. I might fish it a couple more times before it gets too crazy busy. But then I'm really just going to be focusing on river fishing for the most part this summer. So anyway, that lizard's still worked. I'll have the lizard down in the description below if you want to try it out for yourself. Definitely not a bad lure. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.